Hey everybody, this is TJR. This is just a quick follow-up to the video I released just a few days ago regarding the new song by Paul McCartney entitled Fuh You, where I did a bit of an analysis of it. Prior to that, I had reviewed the first two advanced singles, the first one entitled I Don't Know, the second one entitled Come On To Me. And as I recall at the beginning, I was really enjoying Come On To Me, was a little bit on the fence on I Don't Know. Since then, I'm liking I Don't Know just as much as Come On To Me. I think they're both really good tracks. This track, of course, not so fond of, and I explained my reasons. It just came off as very cliched. But the video did spawn a lot of comments, and some of those comments I thought I should clarify a few things. A number of people mentioned to me that it's a joke song, and I got that, Fuh You. It's tongue-in-cheek, or as the British might call it, it's cheeky. And it's a bit of raunchy humor. I get that, and I have no problem with that. But the humor just wasn't enough to sustain me. And a number of other people also mentioned that the fact that it sounds like so much of what's on the radio, the fact that it sounds like a Katy Perry song, the fact that it sounds like it was written by the same, I think, 3 or 5 people who write pretty much the majority of all the radio hits that we hear on Top 40 radio right now, I think it is, might have actually been deliberate on his part, and that it might have been a way of satirizing, poking fun at that aspect of current Top 40 radio culture. And I had thought about that a little bit, but I wasn't really getting that from this song, to be honest. Now, once again, as I said in the last video, maybe I'll feel differently about it after I hear it in context with the rest of the album. Some other folks also asked questions about why I didn't talk about the raunchy nature of the song. And, well, because I have no problem with the raunchy nature of it. But there were a number of comments along those lines that also basically stated that he shouldn't be talking about sexual subjects in a song, that it's inappropriate for him at his age. Those particular comments, I feel like there's a lot more to that than just McCartney, and I think that I want to discuss that in a separate video, and I think I'm hopefully going to be able to soon. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully I'll get that done. The other thing I wanted to comment on was the number of people who, because they were disappointed with this track, and I understand the disappointment, a lot of them are saying, I have no excitement for Egypt Station, let's just skip it, I don't want to hear about it. And I would say, to quote John Lennon, give peace a chance. One song does not a bad album make. And that's why I brought up the comment that I brought up in the last video where I mentioned that even some of my favorite McCartney albums, there's maybe a track or maybe 2 tracks that I'm not that fond of and that I just sometimes skip over, sometimes listen to. And that's why I brought up Love in Song from Venus and Mars, a song that I initially, when I first got the album, didn't care for at all. But as I got older, I said, hey, your tastes do change as time goes on. So I gave it another listen again. Said, it's not that bad. It's pretty good. But it's still not a favorite of mine. And sometimes I'm in the mood, I enjoy it. Sometimes I'm not in the mood, and I just skip it, Hey, you can't like every song from everybody. But what really surprised me is just how many people were like, you don't like that song? That's shocking. It's just like, in this world, your tastes are not going to agree with everybody 100% of the time. I'm still surprised by the fact that there are people in this world who are shocked or surprised even to discover that not everybody likes the same things that they like. There are people I've met who don't like the Beatles. It's like, well, then they don't like the Beatles. What are you going to do about it? So that's about it. Just a quick follow-up video. I just wanted to clarify a few things that were said. Once again, one bad song does not a bad album make. Give the album a chance. I'm going to listen to it on Tidal when it comes out and check it out. And if I like it, I'm probably going to go, buy it on CD. As always, if you like what I do, please be sure to click like and subscribe. And also be sure to click notifications so you can know when I release new videos. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.